Instagram because they want me to update to the latest version of Instagram. That is very ghetto. Hold on. I gotta use my regular phone now. Let me put it on Do Not Disturb. Because you know what's gonna happen. Hold on one second. It'll be late. Late. Hey y'all, hold on one second. All right, I'm texting somebody. Instagram. Let me get Instagram on the phone. All right, because you know they. Well, you ain't call us. Where were you supposed to be here? Why you ain't get us? Banana pudding, cinnamon rolls. All right, let's do it, y'all. Sorry, I had to have a little chat with Instagram. Hey y'all, I had to have a little chat with TikTok before I came on because you know TikTok be trying it on my time. You see what I'm saying? So I had to like have a little conversation with TikTok before we got started, and everybody is here, and this is great. Hi everybody. Hey. Y'all ready? It's a good one tonight. All right, y'all ready? I put the shopping list is in the Darius Cooks Plus group on Facebook. So if you're not in that group, you can join. All the shopping lists are in there, and then I'll probably end up following that shopping list up with actual recipes in case you want to duplicate anything we're making tonight. All right? Because what am I? Here for it. What am I? This the order of service, okay? Because I already know I'm gonna get lit. So before I get too lit, I want to make sure I know exactly where I'm going. All right, before we even get started with the litness, we have a little work to do. All right, I want you to get a bowl, and I want you to put some hot water, or I guess warm water, in the bowl. We're going for 2.5 cups. All right, so find you something to measure something with. Oh, here's what better measuring cup right here. All right, and you want the water to be like not burning your booty hole hot, you know, but you want it to be like, you know, a little more than lukewarm to the touch. All right, so we're going for 2.5 cups, and this is 2 cups, and you can kind of see how it's like there's a little smoke happening, a little steam. So that's good. And then we're gonna do 1/2 cup. That's not 1/2 cup. I can't tell, hold on. 2.5. Right there, all right? So I'm gonna hit this with a little sugar to make a little sugar water. Just go with me, okay? And I'm just doing, oh, this says flour. Oh, I bought flour. I bought 2 flours. Why would I do that? Oh, no, I bought a sugar. I just don't know where it's at. Everybody just calm down 1 second. I bought a sugar. I bought one, a small one, but I don't know what I did with it. So anyway, sugar, all right? Little sugar goes in here. Oh, you know, that much. What was that? Half or something? Half a teaspoon? Half a tablespoon? All right. So stir it around because this is yeast food. Okay? This is yeast food. This is the actual yeast itself. I'm using an active dry yeast, and I'm going to end up using 2 packets of yeast. Let me get a knife to cut this open. I'm gonna end up using 2 packets of yeast. If you've never used or worked with yeast before, the recipe I'm about to give you is probably extremely clutch for you. And you will be like, oh my God, Darius, I did not know it was that easy. I'm like, hello, my job is to make recipes simple. Nobody has time for things that are too complicated. Thank you. Okay, let's pour this in. So what I said, 2 packets of instant dry yeast. Hold on, let me get this other one out. Let me get this other one out. All right, and then we can have some fun. You want to let this sit too for a few minutes, 5 or 6 minutes. It'll start getting frothy on you. All right, there we go. 2 packets of dry yeast in the bag. All right, let me give this a stir. And then you want to just store this in like, put this in like a place that's like not cold, you know, kind of warm. Like my personality. Yes, thank you. Okay, y'all, can I tell you how upset I am real fast? The fact that my favorite pair of pants, I have to give these up. They don't fit anymore. They're way too big, okay? And there's a hole underneath. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Jameson, Irish whiskey. Go with me. I'm gonna bless you. Let's grab some ice. Like that. I am going to grab some Jameson whiskey, Irish whiskey, about 4 ounces, but who's counting? Okay, about 4 ounces, but who's counting? All right, I have some agave. This is light agave. They have light agave and they have dark agave. You sweeten it to the level of your choice, right? It's completely up to you. These are orange bitters. So I'm gonna do, a couple drops of orange bitters in the cocktail. Let me get a spoon to stir. Now you could be fancy. You could be fancy and, do your little orange peel and do all that. I'm not doing any of that, okay? All I'm going to do, and these are beautiful Cara oranges, is just, I like a little squirtation in mine. Just give me a little, you see what I'm saying? Just give me some orange essence in mine. I'm good, just like that, okay? I'm gonna top it with some Luxardo cherries, because these are clutch, okay? And this is a Jameson Old Fashioned. Yes, now you could use any sweetener you want. You can use any flavor of bitters you want, but I have now just made, now this is a grown man drink, okay? This is a grown man's drink. This is not for play, all right? This is the real deal. Bow your head and say grace. Grace. If you love it, some of y'all like a stiff drink, so you love it old fashioned, this is like outstanding. It's like the right sweetness. But baby, sip slow. And I have been intermittent fasting. It's finna be over, okay? I think the only thing I had today was, what did I eat today? Nothing, all vegan stuff. What I had for lunch, because I didn't have breakfast. I flew back. I had a acai bowl with my favorite. I'm gonna have the acai bowls forever because all the haters want me to die. So I'm gonna keep eating my antioxidants so I can live. So the acai bowl, with the bananas and the blueberries. Then I had a green juice for vitality. Thank you. Then I had an Arden's Garden juice while I was in Publix. And now I'm having a cocktail. It's called Balance. I really don't care what y'all got to say. I almost cussed. Now, let's make this filling. Or this, is it a filling or a top? Maybe it's a topping. I don't know, but it's what we need to make. So we're gonna get another bowl. And if you've made my banana pudding recipe before, you've seen this in action. So what I'm getting ready to show you is literally nothing new at all right? We're gonna hit it with, oh, I gotta do the welcome address. At this time, we are asking all visitors to please stand. If this is your first, second, or third time joining us in service, we just like to say thank you for coming. We want to welcome you, and we hope that something is said or done that really encourages your heart so that you can come back and join us again. At this time, we do have impact agents. They're coming from the rear of the sanctuary to hand you an information card. We are asking that once you get that information card, you fill it out and put it in the offering basket when you go around for offering, and we will be in contact with you. End of service, you can go to the West Vestibule, okay, to claim your free gift. Do not go to the East Vestibule. We are trying to become a more inclusive place of worship. So the people down to Tender are doing sign-ups for the seniors in that particular vestibule. So if you are widowed, divorced, or a single senior, or you tired of Mr. Leroy and Deacon Jones, you can go over there because you can't swipe. So they're going to sign you up for Tender, and you can go over there and you can meet your beloved. Okay, at this time, we'd like to welcome you to our service. Let the foodie in me love the foodie in you. Let the foodie in me love the foodie in you, cause you're easy. Ba, 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 ba. You're easy. Ba, 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 ba. You're easy. Ba, 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 ba. Easy to love. You may be seated in his presence. Now, don't you feel welcome? Huh? Don't you feel warm and welcome? Don't you feel good? I know. Me too. Okay, one package. What this is? French. Woo! I feel every bit of this Irish whiskey going down. French vanilla pudding mix. Don't get the Walmart brand, or the Publix brand, or the Kroger brand, or the Price Shoppers brand, or the Giant brand. Don't do that. Get Jell-O brand, because if not, you're going to be trying to get them clumps out to Jesus' return. All right? Go on, be cheap if you want to, okay? It's going to be you and the Holy Ghost trying to get these clumps out. I don't know what they do different. Down to the Jell-O factory. I don't know what they do. But put you a little bit of half and half in here and whisk to get rid of these lumps. If you don't do that, you're gonna be shamed, all right? Then we're gonna put the rest of the way. Now, you could follow the recipe. I don't. The people on here tell you what to do. I put about a cup, all right? And I'm whisking to get rid of all of the lumpations, okay? Now, to this, I'm also going to add 1 can This is a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Now, don't go in that store talking about some, let me get that evaporated milk. That's not going to work the same, and you're going to be upset with yourself when you do that. Talk about, well, I seen Darius do it. Is this what he had? That's not what he had. He had sweetened condensed milk. All right? One cane, mix it up. You will get something that look a little bit like that, all right? Are we done? You know we ain't, all right? Now we gotta make some whipped cream. Let me get my mixer out. I hate to get the whole mixer for just whipped cream, but I don't know where the, I had a little hand mixer somewhere. I just don't know where it's at, so. We're gonna use this one tonight. Thank you. All right, we're gonna grab the bowl. And we're grabbing the paddle. Somebody said, oh my God, it was great meeting you and seeing you this morning. Thank God you made it home safely. You made my morning earlier. Where I seen you at? Where you was at, sis? I seen you earlier. Where I see you at? Heavy cream. Where I seen you? Hold on one second. I'm talking to my people. Can I use milk? Not. What the hell is that? That thank you. You know where I got that from? I got that from Oprah. So Oprah, Gail was over Oprah. Y'all, it's my favorite clip. Just like the Little Richard clip where he be like, this is what you call doing your own thing. Oprah, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you how I got this. Oprah was at her house. You know she's so rich. She got all that money. Gail was over there. And it was before she was going to get her her award, right? So she had to make Stedman dinner. And so she had made Stedman some pasta with like Parmesan cheese and truffle. So here go Gail, right? Gail is like, okay, what are you doing? Oh, what's going on? And she's like, oh, I'm making Stedman dinner. I'm making him pasta with Parmesan. You know how Oprah talk, right? Pasta with Parmesan and truffle. Thank you. Baby, when Oprah said thank you, I died. Listen at me. Oh. When Oprah said thank you, ITF died. Do you understand me? You have no idea the level. How much heavy cream? I don't know. This much. This much I'll put in here. I'm not really getting exactly where I want to go with this attachment. Put the whisk attachment on here, y'all. Okay? Put the whisk attachment on here. There we go. Oprah said, thank you. Oprah got so much money. She just be doing stuff. Oprah got so much money, she don't know what to do with it. That thing was outside growing cabbage. She got $2 billion and she outside growing cabbage. Oprah, if you don't get somewhere and go to Vons, okay? If you don't get somewhere and go to Ralph's, or what's that other one out there? Gelman's. Oprah got so y'all gotta go watch Oprah on Instagram. That woman got so much money, she do not know what to do with her money. Okay? She got that much money that she literally has no idea what I got a few ideas for. She can call me. Shit going everywhere. Is it? Because my shirt clean. Heavy whipping cream or just heavy cream? FYI. Heavy cream and heavy whipping cream. The same thing. Heavy cream and heavy whipping cream are the exact same thing. Okay? There is no such thing as heavy cream that can't be whipped. All right? It is literally the same thing. Okay? All right. The last ingredient is just fresh whipped cream that I do want to throw in here, and I want to fold it in. Now, folding is a technique that you use to keep the air that you've whipped in here. All right? So the idea is to get from the bottom and fold over on the top, because what you want to do is you want to incorporate that cream into that sweet vanilla pudding mixture just to lighten it up, but you don't want to stir it and break up the air that you put in. You've worked so hard for that. Well, you didn't work hard. The blender worked hard. I mean, the mixer worked hard, okay? But so I'm just picking it up from the bottom, bringing it over on itself until I get something that looks like a homogeneous mixture or homogeneous mixture, okay? This can go in the fridge to set up until we're ready for it, all right? So this is like bootleg custard, all right? Make yours from scratch if you want to. You're a fool. Make yours from scratch if you want to. You a fool for doing it. Oh, look at my yeast. She looks great. My yeast is frothy and alive, and my cocktail is empty. So I'm gonna pour a little bit more Jameson, a couple ounces. I'm gonna hit it with a touch of agave. I'm gonna hit it with a few more Luxardo cherries. I've got a drop or two of orange bitter. And a piece of orange. All right. What do we have? Communion. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. For me, for me, for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. All right, this is vanilla cake mix. Okay? I'm gonna show you a shortcut. You're gonna be like, oh my God, Darius, you are kidding me. I'm not. I'm not. 2.5 cups of warm water, a pinch of sugar, along with my 2 packets of yeast. I'm gonna set it there until it gets nice and frothy, right? And then I'm going to add in 5 cups of flour. I have a half cup measure, so that's 10 half cups. So let's go. So that's 1, and this makes 2. This makes 3. No, yeah, 3. This makes 4. Yes? Okay. Then this makes 5. Then this makes 6. Then this makes 7. Then this makes 8. This makes 9. And then this makes 10. All right, we'll get us a cute little wooden spoon situation. So you can do the same process, right? It does not have to be vanilla. You want to make red velvet cinnamon rolls, you get the red velvet cake mix. You want to make cookies and cream, you throw in some Oreos, right? You want to make peach cobbler, you can, right? What do? You add vanilla to this, right? The cake mix. So you've got tons of options in terms of flavors. I'm just showing you like a template, right? And then you can take the template and go from there, all right? So I'm just stirring until I get every bit of that moisture mixed in really beautifully with the flour and the cake mix, right? It's gonna take a little elbow grease, but that's it. You could do this in a mixer if you want to. This is fine, all right? This is totally fine. All right, once you get it incorporated, as best as you can, you put it on the side and let it chill for a second, right? And then what'll happen is that it's gonna rise again. That's what you wanted to do. You want it to rise. That's why I'm doing it first, so that I get a second rise on, or a first rise on. So look at this. This is what I have. I have a messy, clumpy dough that's mixed in. Don't worry about it. Push it down, get the excess off, put it in a warm spot, and we're gonna put a clean kitchen towel on top and just let it sit there for a few moments, you know, until she doubles in size. Yes? All right, you got it? Let me get a kitchen towel, hold the line. You do one of these numbers. I'm just gonna put it on the stove because the stove is warm, my oven is on. So I'm just gonna put it there and let it hang out, and then we'll deal with that in a second. So far, we have made the dough for the cinnamon rolls. Right? We made a beautiful Jameson Old Fashioned. By the way, recipe will be in my cocktail cookbook that's coming out at some point. And we made the filling, or the topping, which is just a custard. Now, if you're opposed, because there are some people who are like, Darius, I am a banana pudding aficionado, and my banana pudding has to be made from scratch. Well, honey, make it from scratch. All right? If you want to make it from scratch, you certainly can, right? So it's milk, cream, cornstarch, egg yolk, vanilla, pinch of salt, stir, stir, stir. If you want to. I just don't have time for all that, so I'm not going to worry about it. But you can do whatever it is that you like, all right? Now let's cook. Now these, look at how cute these are. These are little baby potatoes. Aren't they the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your entire life? I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my Darius Cook's Saucier and I'm gonna throw some potatoes into my Darius Cook's Saucier. Now, if you need a Darius Cook Saucier, you can get one because we got them on sale at shopdariuscooks.com. All right. Whatever code we used last time is still active. I forgot what it was. What Jamie Foxx said? Blame it on the alcohol. Are we gonna give these a rinse? Just like that. And I'm gonna fill them up with water. But I'm gonna show you a trick, all right? So that you can get maximum flavor out of your food. Now the Bible is true. I don't know who you are, but I came to preach this evening. Huh? God's word is true. The Bible says, whatever is in the water gets absorbed into the potato, okay? If there's no liquid or flavor in the water, there will be no flavor in the potato. Let me preach again. I just preached, all right? I don't know if you caught this or not, but this is a word from on high. And the word is this. Whatever is in the water gets absorbed into the potato. If there is no flavor in the water, there will be no flavor in the potato. Edible, shut up, okay? So I've got a couple of garlic cloves, 5, 6, 7, as many as you want. And we're gonna throw the garlic cloves in here. Oh, they said cilantro was the code. See if it still works, child. I don't know. That's it, just water and garlic and potato. That's it. I'm gonna put these on the boil and get these ready to go. Oh, that's the wrong eye. Hold on, y'all. That's the right one. Okay, so while the potatoes are working, and listen, are y'all having a good time? I'll be having the best time with y'all. Oh, is somebody in here cutting up? Hold on one second. Who I need to get the moderator key to? Who on here? Juvan, moderator. Here I come, hold on. I got you, hold on. Let me find somebody I know. Moderator. DD, here you go, DD. Add as moderator. Get him. Get him. Y'all having a good time? I just gave DD. Hold on. Let me say that again. I just gave DD the key. Get up. People be on Instagram cutting up. I don't know why y'all cut up in my live. I don't know why y'all cut up in my live. We don't play that around here. You would get blocked. Okay, let me show you what I got. Okay, you should be jealous because your farmer's market does not make this. Your farmer's market does not make smoked chicken leg quarters. Not your farmer's market. DeKalb do. Okay? DeKalb make smoked chicken leg quarters. Just like they make, you know how you get smoked turkey? And they make smoked chicken leg quarters. When I seen that, I went crazy. Huh? Let me tell you something. When I seen that, I said, I got something for you. All right. Let me plug up my pressure cooker. Hold on, y'all. All right. And one of the ways I jumpstart the pressure cooker is I put a little water in and I put it on saute. What'll happen is that'll get it to build up the pressure a little quicker, so you ain't gotta wait as long. Okay? Everybody just hold on 1 second. Okay? You just hold on. I got it on meat. Okay, meat/stew. For everybody who need a pressure cooker, I probably got about 10 left. So if you go to shopdariuscooks.com, it might be sold out. It may not be. I know I had about 10 left. I looked about a week ago. I don't know what's there now. All right. But for the 10,000 of you who own a Darius Cooks pressure cooker, meat/stew is where I rock, okay? That's like my favorite setting on the Darius Cooks pressure cooker. Now, you could use this in somebody else's pressure cooker, but I don't sell theirs, so I don't know what you do. Okay, but in mine, you can do that. So I'm gonna drop these chicken leg quarters, these smoked chicken leg quarters, and I got about 1.5 inches of water in the bottom, okay? So I'm gonna drop these beautiful, lovely smoked chicken leg quarters. You know, I got these from DeKalb County Farmers Market, or DeKalb Farmers Market, whatever the hell it's called. That's where I went. Thank you. Okay, now, let me show you what I got. Let me show you what I have. I picked up some turnip greens. By the way, okay, this afternoon, I put the shopping list in the Darius Cooks Plus Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, look up the group and you can join. All right, I just started it today. I'm working on a few things, so give me some time. But I put the recipe, or I put the shopping list for tonight in that particular group. So that's also a really cool way if you want to be like, oh, Darius, I like you. I want to stay in touch. I want to see what's going on. The Darius Cooks Plus Facebook group, okay? I also have the Be a Snack Facebook group. Be a Snack. That's my adult toy line that's gonna come out in a couple of weeks. So if you want a little something to cook outside the bedroom, what I got? You. Okay? All right, little chop. Let me tell you something. If you want to pick these greens, you can pick them. As for me in my house, I'm not picking these greens. I picked enough greens growing up that I don't got to pick no more greens for the rest of my life. I got picked green credit up in heaven, okay? The reason I like cutting these like these is because it's a little quicker. The stems don't taste like anything but the leafy green. And the problem people have with the stems, they say, oh, the stems be too tough. The stems be too tough. Well, if you cook them long enough, the stems will eventually break down just like the leaves will, right? So then what are you left with? You're left with this sort of amazing green situation that makes perfect sense, right? Exactly. Now, I'm not picking these, but again, if you want to pick them, that's up to you. I'm not doing it. Oh, but you throwing away some of the greens. Hell if I care. All right, hell if I care. All right, let me give these a wash. These are already actually pretty clean, but I'm gonna run them through a little water just because I got them from the farmer's market. You know, when you be getting them fresh greens do, the ones in a bunch, sometimes they need to be clean. I'm just saying. Warm water, people. And everybody's mama got somewhere they season, they clean their greens. Some people put baking soda and I'm not doing none of that. Okay, I am not doing any of that. I'm just gonna slosh these around. You see, I'm gonna slosh these bad boys around. Run them through this strainer. And guess what we got? What we gonna have? I'm not doing that. Look, out your mind. I gotta be up tomorrow morning. Be all night over here trying to do all that. But whatever you like, you do, right? And then you also should gauge on just how dirty the greens are. Like, honestly, I just washed these and there is zero grit. Like, honestly, look at this. There's like zero, I love when this happens. There's like zero grit in the bottom of these turnip. Like, ain't nothing even in there. Okay, no grit whatsoever. I mean, it's green water because I washed them, but at the bottom, no sand, no dirt, no nothing. So these were kind of clean, all right? If you need to wash them 3 and 4 times, go ahead. But that's also why I buy greens in the bag, because who ain't got time? Me. Okay, look, you see this? I don't know if y'all can see the steam coming up over here, but my turnip greens are gonna put right on top of that smoked chicken. And we're gonna make a beautiful smoked chicken broth. Now, I like pork. I don't know who y'all are. Y'all start making 6 figures, you stop eating pork. I don't know why. I love it. Lid goes on. Lock the lid in place. I got it set for 25 minutes. Honestly, it's gonna take like 17. That's all. It's gonna take about 17 minutes, right? I mean, where else can you get turnip greens tender with the smoked meat cooked in 17 minutes? The Darius Cooks pressure cooker. And I have a whole cookbook dedicated to nothing but pressure cooker recipes. So if you want it, shop DariusCooks.com. All right. There is a discount code. I just don't know what it is. Cilantro, they said. The people said the discount code is cilantro. That's what they said. So if you put cilantro in, prayerfully, it works out. Okay, prayerfully, it works out. All right, my dough for my cinnamon rolls has risen. Okay, it's a clumpy mess right now. Let's fix that, get it together, all right? So I'm gonna start by giving myself a little bit of bench flour to work with, all right? Not that much, because you don't wanna make this too dry. And I'm gonna take this dough and roll this out, or dump it out rather, like that, okay? It got me, but hey, I'm cooking, all right? A little bit of flour, and this is where you wanna knead it until it's a smooth ball, right? So I've got extra flour on the board just to make sure I'm not messing this up at all, right? Now, the idea here is to roll this out into about a bit of a square, like an even square, all right? So this is the ball of dough that really is, I'm just gonna cut it in half because I don't need to make the whole thing, all right? So I'm just gonna work with just half of this. So let me clean my hands. And let's get some gloves so we don't make a mess of everything, because we gotta put butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, you know what we gotta do. All right, so I keep some food grade gloves around just for this particular reason. Super easy dough. 2.5 cups of water. 2 packets of yeast, tablespoon of sugar. 5 cups of flour, 1 box of cake mix, done, okay? And you can mix and match the cake mix. So let's say you say, okay, you know what, Darius? I don't like red velvet. I want to do chocolate. Get the chocolate cake mix, right? Darius, I like red velvet. Get the red velvet cake mix. It does not matter at all right? So now what you want to do is roll this out to a square. I got a rolling pin somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. So now I got a rolling pin somewhere, all right? We'll roll this out. Okay, let me tell you where I'm from. The west side of Chicago, all right? 60644 is probably one of the poorest communities in the city of Chicago. And my grandmother never, ever, I don't know what she rolled it out with, but I ain't never seen that thing with a rolling pin in all my years of knowing Pamela Elizabeth Garth Jr. I ain't never seen a rolling pin, so that's all right. I'm gonna roll it with this, and we're gonna be just fine, yes? You can roll it with whatever you wanna roll it with. You got a rolling pin? Good. You don't? Now you do, all right? Try to get it in, I'm gonna shape it into like an even square. About a 1/2 inch thick. This looks great. About a 1/2 inch, right? And then all I wanna do is just sort of shape it slightly to get it to as good of a square as you can. It ain't gotta be perfect, y'all. It's a cinnamon roll, okay? I got some butter I thought was soft. It's been sitting out, but it was chilly in the house. So you want butter that's like room temperature, okay? Look at me, just messy. I need an apron. Just a mess, mess everywhere. Butter soft now, don't take long. All right, so we're gonna put a stick of butter and we're gonna smear it. That's why I put gloves on. So we could smear this butter all over this cinnamon roll dough. Take it to the edge, get it all over everything. All right. What I should have did was I should have had all my ingredients ready, but I didn't. So let me grab some brown sugar and cinnamon. All right, brown sugar and cinnamon. I'm gonna play around with this dough concept for y'all because I think, and I have a donut stamper. I think this dough would be amazing as a glazed donut. Just saying. But we'll play around with it at some point. All right. Brown sugar. Darker the sugar, the better the taste, just FYI. And you put as much brown sugar on here as you like. All right. I'm gonna just use my hands and just smear out this dark brown sugar all over this dough. And I wanna take it to the edge. Make sure you get all the way. Do not skimp on the edges, okay? Do not skimp on the edges, all right? I've got ground cinnamon. Yeah, it's old school, but it worked, bro. And I'm gonna put ground cinnamon all in here. If you want, you can do like a little bit of nutmeg or maybe a little bit of allspice. Whatever you got a taste for, you can do it, all right? And then I'm gonna do a tight roll. Try to get it rolled as tightly as you can. All right, and that's why the square, this is not really a square, it's more like a oval. But the idea on the square is so that every cinnamon roll comes out even, but I didn't do that. It's gonna be all right. I did not do that, but it's gonna be all right. You want a tight roll, all right? And then, using the knife, I'm gonna cut it in half first. I'm gonna cut each half into a half, right? Then I'll cut each of those halves into a half. And if you do this right, honestly, each batch should get you somewhere around 30 cinnamon rolls, all right? No, I'm sorry, 15 cinnamon rolls if you do it right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the other dough. So it would have got me an even 16, 15, 16, somewhere around there, okay? All right, I'm just gonna stack these up. You know how to do this. You've seen this done before. At Cinnabon and all that. You know exactly how this works, right? You're not new to this, you're true to this. Right? And then if you do this right, in the Darius Cooks skillet that comes with the, when you get it by itself, but it comes with the 7-piece set, it fits 8 perfectly, all right? So we'll sit these here just for a few more millimeters so we can let this rise again. Do not forsake the second rise, all right? And look at this. I'm gonna throw this away, this dough, but look, it's already started to double in size again, okay? And before you start with me, child, the shelter don't want it, all right? The homeless people don't want it. It's not sanitary, it's not safe. Before y'all start, why would you throw that away? All the homeless people, shut up. You done played over it and played around with it and talking all over the food. You want to give it to the homeless people. No, child, we're not doing that. And they want wings anyway. We in Atlanta. They don't want no cinnamon rolls. They want wings, bruh. All right, folks. I think it's time for one more cocktail. All right, it's time for one more cocktail, and then we can work on this fish. Let me show you what we got. Yes, I'm gonna show you. It's been thawing out over here. I had it for about a couple weeks, but I forgot I had it until today. I was like, oh my God, I need this in my life. All right, we've got it. Okay, let me hook up one more drink. I need some ice. All right, for the cocktail we do Jameson. I done drank almost half the bottle of Jameson, child. A meth. Couple of orange bitters. We're gonna hit it with a little Luxardo cherry juice. I got plenty of cherries already in there, so. All right, and then let me hit it with a little squeeze of orange. And this is a Jameson Old Fashioned. You ain't gotta use Jameson if you don't want to. I'm just telling you what I like, okay? A little excited there, buddy, huh? It's been a long time, huh? Feels good? I'm sure it does. All right, you hit it with a stir or a cocktail shaker, and then we go. All right. Now, what we gotta do? The fish. I got it. Okay? Don't you worry about a thing. I got it. All right, here we go. I have a Darius Cooks everyday skillet. Best skillet in the world. You can get one if you would like at shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code cilantro, they said. Don't ask me why I don't know the code. I just don't, okay? And then my computer in the car, so I only feel like wanting the computer to pull it out. Did cilantro work for y'all? Anybody bought something? Everybody need to go buy something. But did the code work? Did cilantro work for y'all? Y'all let me know. I'm not too sure. They said Instagram stopped. No, it didn't. I'm looking at Instagram. Oh, okay. They said it worked. Didi, did you ever get your glasses that I'm supposed to have sent to you? Wasn't you missing something? I know Aaron, I don't even know if you're watching. Hey, Aaron, I know you emailed me and said you got your stuff. Didi, did you ever get your stuff? Y'all, hold on one second. I'm talking to Didi. Make sure she got her stuff. Hold the line. I don't scam everybody. Just a few people. I forgot the agave. Oh, you got them. Okay, good. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, good. Good. All right. I thawed out this piece of fish, all right? It's salmon, or as y'all say, salmon. Okay? And I'm gonna cut some fillets out of the fish, right? So here's a cute trick. Cut one fillet to your liking, right? Lay this fillet on top and use that fillet as a guide to cut the next fillet. That way you end up with fillets that are the same size. The L is silent. If the L was supposed to be silent, the Lord would have left it out. Okay? I know what the fuck letters do. Letters make sounds. Huh? And the Lord put an L in there for a reason. If you don't want an L in your salmon, talk to God, not me. Thank you. You getting upset at the wrong person. I didn't create the language. The Lord did. And God said it how he wanted it to be. You see what I'm saying? You gotta talk to him, bro. You trying to talk to me? Hey, bro, I didn't create the language. The Tower of Babel, I ain't had nothing to do with that. I wasn't even here yet. And the crazy part is, I get blamed for too much stuff that is not my fault. You're not gonna blame me for this. No way, no how. Nope. If God wanted it, he's smart enough, God would have did it. Olive oil, a lot of it. All right, just so that your fish don't stick in this pan. Okay, because you're gonna be shamed if your fish stick and you can't get your fish out. It's not no good. Okay, now we need to season this because I don't know where you get your fish from, but where I get mine from, it do not come seasoned. So we need to season the fish. Thank you. Woo, boy, y'all know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no good, the good sense the Lord gave me. I ain't even got. Pinch of salt. A lot of it, so it tastes like something. Pinch of pepper. All right. Little piece of garlic powder. Ooh, aren't we fancy? Salt, pepper, garlic powder. All right. The slightest, and I do mean slightest pinch of brown sugar. Just a touch. You do not need a lot, but salmon can hold up to what brown sugar brings to the party, all right? We'll put this to the side for just a moment because we have a little bit of work to do, all right? We have work to do, Darius. Well, what work are you referring to? Don't you worry. I shall show you. We will start with just a little bit of butter. You do not need that much, just a little bit. All right? My cinnamon rolls look amazing, don't they? There wasn't a pinch of garlic powder? Child, it's garlic powder. Who the hell gonna complain about, oh my God, it's too much garlic on the fish? Don't nobody give a shit. This is my cinnamon rolls. You see how beautiful they look? Okay? They've risen a little bit. They can go for like another 10 minutes. I'm gonna put them in the oven now though. All right, look at that. Say what you want. They look amazing. 350, y'all. 350. Into a bowl, we do have 1 stick of melted butter. To the 1 stick of melted butter, we're gonna add a few things. Once I figure out where everything is. I found it. Okay? These are panko breadcrumbs. Okay? No, I didn't spray the pan. First of all, that's a non-stick skillet. Okay? Hold on, let me preach real fast. First of all, this is the Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet. It's already honeycomb technology and non-stick, so you don't even have to use oil, okay? You put a little bit of oil just to make sure nothing sticks, and your fish will be absolutely fantastic in this, all right? If you need this skillet, you can get it right now at shopdariuscooks.com. This is not drop shipped. I have them in the warehouse. To be honest, I'm ready for Black Friday right now. But this skillet you can get at shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code cilantro at checkout. And the people said you will save some money. I don't know how much you're going to save because I forgot what the code was. But you're going to save something, all right? These are panko breadcrumbs. I'm going to mix my panko breadcrumbs with the melted butter. Okay, but now this needs a little je ne sais quoi. So I shall take either a microplane or grater, and let's start by grating some garlic into this. Fresh garlic, we're gonna grate right into here. Now you can cut this up and chop this up if you want to, but I find that grating it is so much easier in this particular preparation. So if you don't have a grater, a box grater can work too, right? But if you don't have one of these or a microplane, just go on Amazon, you'll have it in 2 days. Just get any one, they all work the same. All right. All right. 2 cloves, chopped garlic. Yes, thank you. Pinch of salt. Pinch of pepper. We need some herbs. This is literally screaming for herbs. Dried thyme is going in. To that, I'm also going to add a little bit of herbs de Provence. Like that much, okay? I'm going to give this a mix very carefully. This is the easiest thing you probably will ever do in your entire life. All right? You know what's next. If you don't know what's next, you're in for a treat, okay? Last thing I'm gonna do is I've got some Parmesan cheese. Fresh, literally grated. I've got a wedge of Parmesan cheese. All right, so let me open this. And you know what we do, right? We're gonna grate some parm. Right in here on top of our breadcrumbs. So we have a garlic, herb, and Parmesan topping. When I wrote the recipe for this, I wrote it with bacon. I thought I had bacon in the freezer. I didn't have bacon in the freezer. So what I do with the bacon, just FYI, let me just walk you through it. So with the bacon, what I'll normally do is I'll put the bacon in the microwave. I'll cook the bacon like halfway through. Take it out, put it in the food processor. I'll pulse the bacon until it's like minced, and then I'll throw the bacon in with all of this flavor that's in here, which is, as you can imagine, kind of amazing. All right, if you could imagine it, it's kind of amazing. But I didn't have bacon and I wasn't going back out to get down, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. All right, so here's how we do this. We take 1 piece of seasoned marinated fish, and I'm going to just top it with the panko breadcrumb mixture. This is panko with the garlic and the herb and the Parmesan cheese, right? I'm just gonna top it just like that so that it gives me some texture and a little bit of flavor and the whole bit, okay? I'll do the same thing with my second piece. How bad could this be? How bad? And I don't even like beef bacon or turkey bacon, but it'll work. Okay, it'll totally work in this particular preparation. All right? All right, let's do the third piece of fish. I'm just stacking on my breadcrumb mixture. So good. Oh my God. It smells, it ain't even done yet and this shit smells amazing. It's the garlic for me. That's really what it is, it's the garlic. Look at that. I present to you panko crusted salmon, all right? In the oven, my oven's already at 350. I'm gonna drop this in. Now that my cinnamon rolls are in though, I'm gonna bump her up to 375, all right? 375. Let's get some heat going. Okay, remember those potatoes. Oh, we are not done. Remember those potatoes. Oh, baby, let's make love to these potatoes, all right? I have a bowl. In my bowl, I am going to add some more fresh grated Parmesan cheese to this bowl. About 3/4 of a cup or so, all right? I don't think there is anything better in life than fresh Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. I am sorry, okay? All right, so we have cheese in this bowl. To this, we need to add a stick of butter. And then to that, why don't we grate 2 more cloves of garlic, okay? I don't know if you know where we're going, but it's gonna be somewhere good. All right, so I'm putting in 1 clove of garlic and then two cloves of garlic. Microwave does all the work. We'll do it 30 seconds at a time until we get where we want to go. Now, the potatoes were boiling in garlic water. The potatoes are now done, right? I'm gonna drain them out right here. And then this is the potatoes that I have, right? So, here's what I like to do with these potatoes. And you can do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. All right? But let's have some fun. Olive oil. Oh, olive oil. Olive oil. No, olive oil and a glass of some sort. All right? Little touch on the bottom. Potato goes here. We give it a smash. Huh? The reason we add the oil, the potato comes off in one piece. All right? We'll keep going until we smash majority of the potato. Okay? We do a little smash. Hi. We're smashing. We're smashing. Oh, yes, we're smashing. All right, we're gonna do a little smash. So what you're left with, something that looks like this. Okay, a little smash, it's fine. Everything's good, all right? Let's give our pan some heat. And while that heats, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do a few more. Let's check the butter. It's not quite ready, so let's let it go some more. Let's also look at our cinnamon rolls in the oven. They look amazing. Don't you worry about a thing, all right? Every 2 potatoes, you re-oil. Okay, every 2 potatoes, you wanna re-oil. All right? Because that starch gets real starchy on you. Then you don't like that, all right? All right, I'm gonna add some olive oil to my skillet that's getting warm. You know where we're going with this, don't you? All right, a couple turns of olive oil in the pan. All right, you want to get that nice and heat it, and then we'll take the smashed potatoes right, with a fish spatula, and then we'll put them in carefully. And we'll get them nice and crispy on all sides. Do not overcrowd your pan because you'll steam these instead of frying them, okay? And we don't need that happening. All right, now up until this point, these have not been seasoned at all right? So I'm gonna hit it with a little salt, barely a little salt, and then a little pepper. Only on one side because we've got that Parmesan cheese mixture getting ready to do some work, okay? A little bit of salt, a little pepper. Just a crispy smashed potato with Parmesan garlic butter, that's it. This ain't nothing to write home about. Okay, this ain't nothing to write home about. And then we infused extra flavor in the potatoes because we put that garlic in the water while the potatoes were boiling. So this is the butter, right? With the Parmesan cheese, a little bit of seasoning, and the garlic. All right? So I'm gonna take this butter mixture and I'm gonna put a little bit over the potato before I flip it. With the cheese and all the good stuff happening. That's it. That's it. Smells amazing. It's totally something you can do for a crowd. You just get the grill going, the griddle pan going, and you just smash, smash, and flip, all right? All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, look at that. Okay, look at that. Super crispy. Smells amazing. Butter, olive oil, and a smashed potato. I'm here for it. All right. Cool. See that? That's it. Let them crisp up and get beautiful on us, and then we'll serve those bad boys up. I like to serve those, honestly, with chimichurri. I love the fattiness of the oil and the butter with the vinegar of the chimichurri. It cuts across beautifully. So I like that. And I'll make like a collard green chimichurri or like a cilantro chimichurri. It's amazing. Okay. All right. Let's talk about these turnip greens because they're ready. This is the Darius Cook's pressure cooker. You can get this. I don't know. We might be sold out now, but I think at one point it was like 40 something left. I'm sure they're gone by now, but if it's still there, shop DariusCooks.com. This could be yours. Also, I created a new group today. It's called the Darius Cooks Plus group on Facebook. You can go there. The shopping list for everything we've cooked tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday is already posted in that group. So if you want to cook along, or you say, okay, Darius, that looks good, I want to make that, the shopping lists are already posted. Just FYI, okay? Let those crisp up. And for those people who are new to me, because I know I get new people that come all the time, I season my greens, my cabbage, my green beans. I do it at the end. If you season it to start, you have to taste it and then re-season. So I am so much more of a fan of seasoning at the end, not seasoning at the beginning. But listen, do whatever makes you happy. All right? Whatever makes you happy, I want you to do it, okay? Now, in here was the smoked chicken leg quarters. I want you to see what 25 minutes will do for you in this pressure cooker. This was smoked chicken, all right? And it was only 25 minutes. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 17. Only 17 minutes, but look at how tender everything is. This is the power of the Darius Cook's pressure cooker. Don't worry, I have more coming. So if it's sold out, don't worry. All right? I have about 4,000 more coming, and then I got 4,000 more coming after that. All right? But look, it just literally falls. This is the bone. Every piece of meat has fallen off this bone and is in this pot. Okay? This is the power of the Darius Cook's pressure cooker. I'm just letting you know right now. All right? This is the power of that. Let me check these potatoes. So I want none to burn over here, child. All right, and they're getting crispy. A little too crispy. All right, we're good. We'll cut the heat off on these. See that? We'll cut the heat off. I'll put these on a little bit of a saucer. All right. Crispy, smashed potatoes, garlic, and Parmesan. Oh. Come on now. Come on for a crispy smashed potato. Jesus. All right. And it smells outstanding. All right. Let me check the oven before we season these. Let me look at my cinnamon rolls before we season these these turnip greens. Y'all just hold the line 1 second, all right? Oh, God. Woo! Buddy. God dog, man. Look at what's happening in that oven. Look at what's happening in this oven. God dog, man. Look at that. 5 more minutes and you're ready. Come on. Back in the oven you go. 5 minutes. And she's ready to go. I just got excited. Okay. Here's how I like to season my turnip greens. Let me look for that other bone. There should be 2 bones in here somewhere. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, I can't even get it up. Look at this. It done fell apart. This is the bone. Okay? This is the other bone. Jesus Christ, man. Look at this. Okay? This is my other bone I can get rid of. Now let's talk about seasoning. Chicken is not fatty enough, so we need some oil. A little bit of olive oil, canola, whatever you got. All right? You need a little bit of oil in there. I'm going to hit it with the teeniest amount of sugar just to get rid of the bitterness of the turnip green. Okay? Now we're going to season this. This is how I season all collard greens. If you come down with Darius Cooks, you know how y'all be like, oh my God, what did you put? This is what I did. All right? Oil, sugar, a touch of granulated garlic, touch of onion powder, All right. You need a little bit of black pepper. All right. Now, we do need a little seasoning. I should have picked up chicken bouillon, but I didn't. Beef bouillon, nobody will ever know, okay? A touch of beef bouillon, nobody, they'll never know. Okay? They will never know. And then the last key ingredient to these greens, a little bit of Cajun or Creole seasoning, okay? Non-salted is perfect because we have enough salt in here, okay? We have enough salt in here with the bouillon. So you put you a little piece of non-salted Cajun seasoning, read the label, and then guess what? We are good to go. Nobody will ever know that these collard greens, these turnip greens, I gotta show you what they look like though. Let me put them in a bowl. I gotta show you this. You gotta see this, okay? You have to see this. You have to. You have to see this, all right? All I need is a piece of cornbread to go with this. But look at this. All right, look at this chicken, this smoked chicken leg quarter hanging out like, what's that? What y'all doing? Invite me to the party. If your greens don't have 50% meat or a really good meat to green ratio, I don't want it, okay? If your turnip greens do not have, she said, the teeniest amount of sugar, you know what I mean, shut up. If they don't have this, it's a problem, okay? All right, let me taste this because I don't know what this tastes like. And some tell me it's gonna be delicious. And not for nothing, omit the sugar, use agave or monk fruit sweetener, keto. There's something about the smokiness of the turnip greens and the smokiness of the smoked chicken. Ooh, child, this is delicious. The potatoes. Let's not forget that, right? Let's not forget the potatoes. Crunchy on the outside, buttery, and super soft. Okay. Let me chill out. Okay. Gastric bypass. Now, I think I may have had one too many cocktails. Yeah. I think I may have just had about one too many cocktails. What's this? TikTok. TikTok said those cinnamon rolls are going to be as black as my shirt. Why do y'all constantly challenge me? I cook for a living. It does not matter if I am drunk or not, if I am tipsy or not. The cinnamon rolls are about to be perfect. I know you think I have burned the cinnamon rolls. Huh? I know you think, Darius, the cinnamon rolls are burnt. All you people are newbies. Why would you challenge me on cinnamon rolls? This is what I do when I want to get close to you. Because praise is what I do. I got this, okay? Cinnamon rolls, perfect. Watch this. What was that again? I thought somebody said something about the cinnamon rolls would be the same color as the shirt I'm wearing. I read a comment on TikTok, and the comment said on TikTok that the cinnamon rolls would end up being the same color as the shirt I'm wearing. Well, these are the cinnamon rolls, and this is the shirt. Last I checked, the tone in each runs perpendicular from the other. If you have any more questions, let me know. Now, as I was about to tell you, who y'all think y'all playing with? Huh? This is why I talk my shit the way I talk my shit. Because I know my shit. You see what I'm saying? I know my shit. Y'all think, oh, it's not going to be right. You're going to burn. Ye of little faith. This is what I do. This is what I do. It don't say Darius cooks for nothing. You're not following me for my singing. You're not following me for my amazing ability to be extremely attractive. You're following me because I know how to cook. What you're going to let me do is my job. Okay? What you're going to let me do is my job. I'm going to put this fish down so we can decorate these cinnamon rolls. Now, who y'all think I am? And I know it's the new people. I know it's the new people in here talking about, oh, he gonna burn. He don't know what he's doing. Me? Of all people? You mean to tell me a 41-year-old Capricorn born in the 80s, you gonna doubt me over anybody? If I were you, always bet on black. Now, I have Pepperidge Farm cookies, all right? These are Bordeaux. They are out. I don't even want to look at this. I'm turning this around. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to even see it, okay? I'm going to add some Bordeaux cookies right to here. I'm just going to crush them up slightly and leave some in chunks. It's so good. All right? Now, I also have some Chessman butter cookies. You know these are amazing, right? You already know these are delicious. So I'm just gonna use my hand just to crunch up some cookies. I want some texture. I don't need everything to be minced and chopped so super fine, right? This is good. All right. Do you remember the French vanilla pudding, sweetened condensed milk, whipped cream? You remember that? All right, let's grab it out the freezer, out the refrigerator. All right, and if you did it right, it'll set up on you real good. All right, if you did it right, it'll set up on you real good like that. If you did it right, it'll be super fluffy. It'll set up, it'll be thick on you. That's what you want to see, all right? So what do? You can figure this out. I feel like some of y'all are smart enough to know what's finna happen. Yes? All right. Cinnamon rolls have cinnamon rolled. We're gonna take a little bit of this frosting, right? And we're gonna douse it all over on top. The more, honestly, the more the better. If you ask me. Feeds an entire crowd, okay? And it's delicious. Okay, we soak that in. You got a little rum. You put a little rum on there. That looks good too. All right, I'm gonna take another cutting board just because I've been doing so much on this cutting board with food and stuff. I don't want no garlic flavor or nothing like that in, all right? So I'll take a banana because these are a banana pudding cinnamon rolls. Thank you. And I'm gonna slice this banana. Oh, this is the Darius Cooks cutting board. You can get it at shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code cilantro. They said it worked. It'll save you some money. And we also have buy now and pay later too. So if you got more month than money, I got you. All right. All right. I'm gonna just decorate by putting little slices of banana sort of all around. I'll show you in 1 second. I'm just putting little slices of banana sort of all over. No rhyme, no reason. The messier this is, the better. All right, so bananas are on. Let's get rid of this. Okay. And then remember those cookies, the Bordeaux's and the Chessman? Sprinkle. Sprinkle. Like you mean it. Huh? Sprinkle. The only thing this needs is a little salted caramel on top, all right? Don't pressure me because I'll make some, all right? Do not tempt me with a good time because I would make some, okay? Banana pudding, cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna go camera to camera. I got 5 cameras up. I'm live on 5 platforms. I'll go camera to camera. This first platform is my Facebook friends page, right? I gotta cut the light off maybe. Let me see if that helps. Too much white. Let's see if this helps. All right, there you go. That's beautiful. All right. So this is my Facebook friends. This is Instagram. Right. That's Instagram. This is Facebook. All right. This is Facebook, my Facebook fan page. This is TikTok. All right. This is TikTok. All right. And then this is YouTube. So these are all the platforms I'm currently live on. And I know what you're waiting for. No need. I already know exactly what you want to see. Oh. Oh my God, yo. Oh, hold on. It's not big enough. Ooh, there we go. I know what you want to see. Huh? Look at the backside of it. Look at the backside of it. Now all you got to do is bow your head and say grace. Grace. I pray to God, Dr. William Johnson is not watching this from Atlanta Bariatrics. If you are, I'm only going to have one bite, Doc. That's it. All right? I'm only going to have one bite. We came a long way. We're not going back. But I'm going to give me a bite of this here, Dr. William Johnson. You know how you look at this and you go, I think I know how that tastes. That's how it tastes, but better. That's it. I'm done. One more bite. One more. Oh my God, it's so good, yo. My fucking God, it's so good. It's delicious. The cream on top with the cookies and the pudding and the banana. Oh! Jacksonville, Houston, Raleigh, Durham, Savannah on the menu. Okay? On the menu. All right, y'all. Let's get this fish real fast. And we're done. Remember the fish with the Parmesan cheese, the garlic. It does not stick. Darius Cooks everyday skillet, all right? I'm gonna add some of my crispy potatoes on the side. Couple of forkfuls of my beautiful turnip green with the smoked chicken that I'm gonna cook. Okay? Now, let's get into this. First of all, look at the crumb topping. Panko. Let's get into the inside of that fish. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Beautiful. Bow your head and say grace. Grace. Oh my God. It's beautiful. The Parmesan comes shining through that crumb topping. That little bit of garlic is permeating beautifully. The butter has caramelized slightly. Oh my God. Please try this. Please try this. I love my job. Don't forget, we have a Facebook group on Facebook, 2 new groups. One is Be a Snack. The second one is Darius Cooks Plus. All right, if you want a little bit more, you want the recipes, Darius Cooks Plus. All these recipes will be available at DariusCooks.tv. Now, there are 2 things I want to tell you, as I always do. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I gotta wish you a happy cooking. I have to. From my heart to yours. Bye, y'all. So good. Let's get everybody off. Bye, TikTok. Y'all behave, huh?